What's going on, guys? And we are back in breaking news. Kemoko Turay, apparently the defensive end pass rush specialists that have been with the Colts for the last 4 years, is going to the 49ers. And I've got some serious thoughts that I want to put on that. First off, good luck to Kemoko. He was one of my favorite guys on the defense. I thought, a guy who worked very hard, just had problems, unfortunate situations with injuries, right? That was a problem. But when he was on the field, incredibly productive. Incredibly productive. For instance, last season, we all know he took only about 20% of the snaps, but he had 5.5 sacks on only 20% of the snaps, and a ton more pressures and quarterback hits. And plus he had all those extra, I like to call them assists, where he forces the quarterback out of the pocket into the waiting arms of somebody else, right? He helps those coverage sacks, basically, and forcing quarterbacks out. I love Kemoko Turay. He goes out, he gives his all every time he's on the field. And it sucks that the Colts weren't able to get him. They went out, they traded for Yannick Ngakoue, which to me made me feel like they wanted somebody who was going to be out there guaranteed with the injury situation. Yannick has been productive his entire career, and Kemoko, like I said, against the Chiefs. Remember that game against the Chiefs a couple years ago? He he had like 2 sacks and like 10 pressures or some crap like that against Patrick Mahomes. It was ridiculous. He's very, very good as a pass rusher. Reminds me a little bit, if he could stay healthy, reminds me a lot of a certain player that he's going to be playing with, right? Bosa over there on the 49ers. I think him matched up on the opposite side, or even, that guy to give, Bosa a break occasionally, is a perfect situation for both the Niners and Kemoko. Plus the defensive lineman coach for the Niners is one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. I've seen him. I've studied him. I wanted the Colts to get that coach, right? Very aggressive style coach. He's the way he talks to his players, he gets the most out of his defensive line guys, and I think that's going to help Kemoko a ton. He's already worked with Robert Mathis for years, ever since he's been in the NFL, to get that pass rush that he's got, that speed rush that he's got down with that speed and bend, plus, extra stuff, the footwork, the handwork, the slapping, the punching, the spin move, the swim move. He's got all sorts of stuff that he could utilize as tools to get to the quarterback. And I think that's going to help this defense, believe it or not. The Niners have a very good pass rush. I think Kemoko Turay is only going to add to that. Now, obviously, there's not much out there quite yet when it comes to contracts, but I got a feeling it's probably going to be more of a prove-it deal than anything else. And this is Kemoko Turay's opportunity to prove it for not only himself, but for, NFL teams such as the Niners, right? Or to the Colts, his chance to say, if he goes out there and he plays 14 plus games and he gets, 40 to 50% of the snaps, let's say, and he ends up getting close to double digit sacks, it'd be like, look at me, look what you just let go, right? And hey, Niners, look what you just got. I love Kemoko Turay. It sucks to see him go, but again, no matter where Kemoko goes, I'm going to root for him because he's a guy, and I love it. He's very active on Instagram and Twitter, just social media in general, and he'll show stuff. In the past, he'll occasionally pop up a few like workouts and things like that during the off season, or say something. So those of you who follow players on social media, Kemoko Turay is a great follow. So go check him out as well. But yeah, this is a great move by the Niners. A good decision by Kemoko. Man, Dragon, I wish you the best. Niners fans, you guys are in for something very, very sweet. I'm telling you. As long as he can stay healthy and he gets some snaps, right? Don't be like the Indianapolis Colts. Matt Eberflus and the defensive line. The defensive line coach, this is the problem. The Colts, last year, Kemoko, like I said, only had 20% of the snaps, and he was healthy the majority of the season. Now, that defensive line coach, who is responsible for moving people in and out of the lineup during games, he was fired, right, for the Colts. He was not brought back. We had to get some. That was before Matt Eberflus went and became a head coach for the Bears. He was the first guy that was let go, right? And that's one of the reasons. I think he mismanaged snap percentages, when to bring in people to keep your defensive line guys fresh. So, I don't think that the defensive line coach for the Niners will do that. I think he'll utilize him properly. And I think Kemoko Turay has a very big opportunity here to make a huge splash for himself. So good luck. Niners fans, like I said, wow. Guys, do me a favor. Drop a comment, right? Let me know what you think of this move of Kemoko Turay signing with the Niners. And please don't forget to smash that like button, all right? Really helps me a ton with the analytics and things of that nature. Also, if you want to go check out, I've got a few film rooms about Kemoko Turay, all right? You can go check those out on the channel as well. Don't forget to smash the like and share those. Share stuff to your social media as well, because, man, I could really use it, and that's what this is all about. So thanks again, guys. Have a good one. Go Colts. And as usual, have a good one.
Just because a player's not a household name doesn't mean we can't make him a household name.